My name is Don Hicks. I'm the precinct chair for Robeson Ranch Precinct 4186. There are people that really are passionate about our country and making a difference. And it's been a real education to learn from people like Steve Sullivan.
I got involved in politics because I kept getting mad at the politicians. After we moved out here, it got a little bit more personal just because we knew more of the people who were involved, and we weren't too happy with it. And it really came up to a head when our former rep was overtly lying to us about what he voted for and what he didn't vote for. But he was purported to be this fine, upstanding Christian man, and I knew it wasn't true. We had an election, and the election was close. His opponent, lost a very narrow margin, and so a group of people got together and we decided that we needed to do something different. We didn't feel like the conservatives were being represented properly and to the fullest extent that we should be represented. We had a sort of a meeting to form the club, and so we decided, well, who's going to be president? And it was 3-1. They didn't want to be president, so I was the president, and that's how we got the club started.
As I started to get more involved in politics, I realized that he started a club here in Robeson Ranch. When you realize that the things that he brings to our attention and educates us on what we need to be aware of and how we need to be responding to the politics that are in our life and how we're going to be affected by the decisions that are made in the politics locally and nationally. It's important.
I'd like to think that we've gotten more people involved. I think that we spread the message a lot more efficiently. We focus in on what is conservative versus not, and try to be truthful with people, try to provide resources so that we want them to learn how to look these things up instead of taking our word for it. We provide that level of information to them in a place for them to go to find out on their own. But we started, I think our first meeting was, we had maybe 30 people there, and our most recent meeting we had 160 people there. We had our last meeting we had 22 people for the first time show up, and so we just keep going like that.
Understanding that there are people that really are passionate about our country and making a difference. And it's been a real education to learn from people like Steve Sullivan and people that don't take politics casually, because we can't. It's a real contact sport, and Steve plays it like he needs to. It's serious business. It affects our lives, everything down to our neighborhood lives, to our national lives and world, of everything that bothers or affects our personal lives. It's important that we do it right, and Steve takes it serious, and that's why I nominated Steve.